Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Emily and this is MJ Reviews, or if you're not a legend, EMJ Reviews, but it's not that, so stop saying that. Anyway, in today's video I will be rating all of the cat villages in Animal Crossing. That's including characters that have appeared in one game, all the games, villages, or special characters. I have my mum's tab here, so I get to see the faces again because I forgot last time what one looked like, and I only got 3 in. But yeah, so just remember these are my opinion. If my opinions don't agree with yours, don't attack me. I mean, I won't do anything about it because I don't really care. But yes, so I will be saying the character's name, what type of villager they are, a rating of them, and what games they've appeared in. So, yeah. I've just got to go back because I clicked on something. Right, anyway. So, the first village, I'm going to go in alphabetical order. So, the first villager on the list is Anka or Anka. I'm not sure how it's spelt, but Anka is a snooty villager who has appeared in all Animal Crossing games since Animal Forest Plus. So she hasn't appeared in the very first Animal Crossing game, which was Animal Forest, but has from the one after that. I rated Anka an 8 out of 10 because I do really like her character. She's not one of my favourites, but I do really like the look of her and how she is. Because she gives me like Cleopatra vibes, and I'm a big fan of like Cleopatra and like Egypt, like ancient Egypt. I did go on holiday to Egypt about 2 years ago and it was brilliant. So anyway, yeah, I rated Anka an 7 out of 10. And yeah, next in the list we have a lot of people's favourites cat villager, and that is Bob. I rated Bob, no, Bob is a lazy villager, and I rated him a 9 out of 10. He is a very good villager, don't get me wrong. I do really like Bob, but he isn't my favourite cat villager. I do have one cat on the list that did in fact get a 10 out of 10, but that was not Bob. I've never had Bob. I really want to have Bob in one of my islands at one point, but at the minute on New Horizons I am trying to get all my favourites, and there is a cat on that list, obviously. Why has the tab turned itself off? Bob has been in every single Animal Crossing game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bob has appeared in every game, including like the Happy Home Designer and Pocket Camp, which, yeah. Next on the list we have Felicity. Felicity is a peppy villager, and she has appeared in every game of Animal Crossing since the Animal Forest E Plus game. I rated Felicity a 5 out of 10 because I don't really feel it, if you get me. Like, the fringe on her is a bit odd, to be honest, and I'm not a fan. She does look cute, but she's just not there for me. Next on the list we have Feline, and Feline is a lazy villager and has appeared in New Leaf and Happy Home Designer. I rated him a 4 out of 10. Not very high because, I mean, it kind of scares me, to be honest. I think he's meant to be cute, but to be honest, it kind of creeps me out a little bit, not gonna lie. So I did rate him a 4 out of 10, but he is not the lowest rated villager on the list. There are some cat villagers I just don't even go there. Next on the list we do have Kabuki, and Kabuki is a cranky villager, and I do kind of really like Kabuki. I've never had him, but I like the look of him, and kind of looks creepy, but not like the other villagers where the creepy ones are not really a fan of. I do like the look of Kabuki, and Kabuki has actually appeared in every single Animal Crossing game, if I'm not mistaken. This is going off what fandom.com says. Anyway, and then moving on to the next video, we have Cat, and Cat is a sisterly villager. I don't think I've ever had Cat. Oh well, I know I haven't. But a sisterly villager. I never even knew sisterly existed, to be honest. And I've been playing since Wild World. I've been playing since I was about 8, and I'm now 18, so I've been playing for a bit. And what did I rate? I rated Cat a 4 out of 10, because if you just look at Cat here, creepy and scary and just not really my type, if I'm going there. And Cat has appeared in New Leaf, Happy Home Designer, and New Horizons. So a fairly new villager, and has been in the game since about 2013. Since I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is when Animal Crossing New Leaf was released. Next is one of my more favourite villagers, and that is Kid Cat. I have actually had Kid Cat on one of my Animal Crossing games, and that was on my original New Leaf town back in 2013. I was a big fan of Kid Cat, and he lived right near my house, right in front of the town hall, so that was pretty annoying, but I mean, we got on well, me and Kid Cat. So we did, and I did end up rating, Kid Cat is a jock villager, and I rated him an 8 out of 10, because even though I've had him, he isn't a Bob yet, so, yeah. Next on the list, we have Kiki, who is a normal villager. Kiki, I think, is meant to be cute, but then again, Kiki's also pretty creepy again. And so but she's creepy, but I don't dislike her, she's there, and I ended up rating Kiki a 5 out of 10, and Kiki has actually been in every single Animal Crossing game, going from Animal Forest all the way to New Horizons. Next on the list, we do have Kitty, and Kitty is a snooty villager who has appeared on all of the Animal Crossing games, apart from Pocket Camp, I do believe. And Wild World. They're the only 2 games that Kitty hasn't appeared in, and I ended up rating Kitty a 5 out of 10 because, yet again, don't really care about her. She isn't ugly, she isn't cute, she's kind of there, but she isn't the worst cat in the world. Next on the list, we do have Lolly. Lolly is a normal villager, and if you don't like Lolly, there's something wrong with you. She's possibly one of the cutest cat villagers going. Female cat villagers anyway, yeah, she's just such a cute villager. And Lolly has appeared in the Animal Crossing games, Animal Forest E+, Miss Out Wild World, and City Folk onwards. And I ended up rating Lolly a 9 out of 10 because she is, even though I've never had her, she is such a cute, she's just so cute. Next on the list, we have Meow, and I ended up rating Meow a 7 out of 10 because I really like her. I didn't have Animal Forest E+, and that is the only game she's appeared in. She is a peppy villager as well, but I just love, she gives a Tamagotchi vibe to her because of the green screen and just the eyes. And I did have a Tamagotchi when I was younger. I think I got given another Tamagotchi a couple of years ago for Christmas, so I'm not sure where it was or where it's gone. But yeah, I do really like her design as a character, and I ended up rating her a 7 out of 10. We're probably about halfway through this list now, and we're already 10 minutes in. So this is going to be a long video, and I still have to put all of the pictures in there about all the characters as I go along, which is probably going to take a while. Anyway, next on the list we do have Mary. Mary is a peppy villager, and she's pretty cute. Nothing special, to be honest. The mouth is a bit odd, but and it's a bit weird just having a tiny bit of fringe, but she's pretty cute. I don't really have much of a connection with her, to be honest. And the games that so I ended up rating 5 out of 10. The games she's appeared in is Animal Forest E+, Skip Out Wild World, and then she has been in City Folk onwards. None of these characters include the Amiibo Festival ones, because who actually likes Amiibo Festival, let's be honest. But anyway, so yeah. Now we are on to Mitzi. And Mitzi, I've got to go. Mitzi's pretty cute. I do like Mitzi. Never had Mitzi. I think I've only ever had 2 cat villagers. So, oh no, 3. I've had 3 cat villagers. But I do really like Mitzi. I ended up rating her she's a normal villager, and I ended up rating her a 7 out of 10 because I do kind of like her. I didn't know she existed, to be honest, but I do really like her. She's appeared in all of the Animal Crossing games, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's appeared in all Animal Crossing games, all the way from Animal Forest, all the way up to the newest game being New Horizons. Now, we go on to Mo. Mo is a lazy villager, and no thanks. I ended up rating Mo a 4 out of 10. He's not the worst cat in the world, but he looks like a demon. I mean, you may not think so, but them teeth are, it's like if Pennywise was a cat but bully. That's Mo. But except Mo probably doesn't eat kids. And Mo has appeared in every game of Animal Crossing since Animal Forest E+, and is still in the game in New Horizons. Not a cat I'd really want to get, so fingers crossed I don't end up getting him now that Ali has moved out of my town. Now we're on to possibly one of my least favourite cats in the game, and that is Monique. I don't like her. I don't. Monique is a snooty villager, and I had her in my first New Leaf town. She managed to leave within a month or so, so she wasn't here long, and I'm glad she left. I didn't like Monique at all. I didn't like her personality, and I don't normally mind snooty villagers, but God, I didn't like Monique at all. So I hope I never get Monique again. And Monique has also appeared in every Animal Crossing game, and I ended up rating her a 2 out of 10. Still not the lowest rating one. There is one more. There is a character which is lower rating, and you probably guessed who it is, but we're not there yet, so you're not getting told. The next cat villager is Olivia. Olivia is another snooty villager. Never had her, but she looks like a more bearable version of Monique. So I did end up rating Olivia higher, only double the score, so she's a 4 out of 10 because she's still not middle, she's just a more bearable version of Monique, but has also appeared in every single Animal Crossing game. Next, we have Pierre, who is a lazy villager and has only appeared in one game, that being Animal Forest E+. And I ended up rating Pierre a 3 out of 10 because I don't know what they were going for. Maybe the Jester vibe with the eyes, but it's my paralysis demon because it's giving me clown vibes, and I'm not a big fan of clowns. So I ended up rating Pierre a 3 out of 10, as I've said. We're getting on to another good villager now. We are on to Punchy, and Punchy is a lazy villager again. I ended up rating Punchy a 6 out of 10. I do like the look of him, but at the same time I'm not really caring, but he isn't just middle, he is a bit higher than middle. so I do care about him a bit more than the ones I don't really care about or have no opinion on. And Punchy has appeared in every Animal Crossing game since Animal Forest Plus. So, yeah. Now we're getting on to Pearl. And Pearl's pretty cute. I do like the look of Pearl. I ended up rating Pearl an 8 out of 10, and she's a snooty villager. See, I have nothing against snooty villagers. I quite like snooty villagers, but Monique, no. And I ended up rating Pearl at an 8 out of 10 because she's cute. I like her little eyelashes down underneath her, and she's got a nice smile. She does have a nice smile. Like, I don't know how hard it is to get some cats to have a good smile, but Pearl has a very good smile. And Pearl has appeared in every Animal Crossing game, I think. Yes, she has appeared in every Animal Crossing game. And now we're getting on to another very good villager. And this villager is a pretty new villager, and that's Raymond. Raymond is a smug villager, and I did end up rating him a 9 out of 10. He's up there with Bob, but probably equal with Bob. I find him a tad overrated, but come on, he's got 2 different coloured eyes, and that's adorable. And when I say that Raymond is a pretty new character, villager, he has only been in 2 games, and that is Pocket Camp and New Horizons, which are 2 of the, obviously, newest Animal Crossing games. And yeah, 9 out of 10, because he's not my 10 out of 10, but he's a very, very good villager. Now we're on to my 10 out of 10 villager, and that is Rosie. And Rosie is a peppy villager. I love her. I really, 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 really love Rosie. She's got the weird smile, but I have a teddy of Rosie. I've had it since I was like 9. And she's at my dad's. I can't not give Rosie the 10 out of 10 spot. Like, yeah, I love Rosie. I have had her. She's in my current New Leaf town, and she's not my favourite villager in my town. She's probably second, but she's still a very good villager. Like, she's a top villager. Like, you can't overtake Rosie. Rosie's just, I love her. She's, yeah, I love her. And Rosie has appeared in every single Animal Crossing game that we have available, I think, including all the weird ones that I don't understand. I think they're Japanese ones. Now we're on to Rudy, who is a jock villager. I ended up rating Rudy a 6 out of 10. He's pretty cute. I like the style they're going for, like the browns and like the yellows. They very much complement each other, and I don't know why they don't do that with a lot of other characters and make the colours complement each other, but they don't. So yeah, Rudy is also a pretty new character. He's appeared in New Leaf, Happy Home Designer, and New Horizons. And yeah, I rated him a 6 out of 10 because he's pretty chill. I've not had him, but I do like the look of him. We're getting close to the end now, I think. We've not got that many left. Now we have Stinky, who is another jock villager, and he definitely gives me some like 80s wrestler vibes with the mask he's wearing. I think that's the whole point, and I ended up rating Stinky a 5 out of 10 because he's kind of there. I do like the look of him. He's appeared in all the Animal Crossing games, I think, minus the Japanese type ones that there's also available. Do like the look of him. Don't really have much of an opinion, but I won't mind having him. Next we have the worst possible cat villager that has ever been created, and that's Tabby. I ended up rating Tabby a minus 4 out of 10. Tabby is a peppy villager, and no one should like Tabby. Tabby is the most awful cat that has been created in this whole franchise. Like, why keep Tabby and not Thingy Meow? Like, why not? Like, what's wrong with having such a cute cat like Meow, but keeping Tabby? Who even wants Tabby? Like, no one. Like, oh, I don't like Tabby. I think, no, I haven't had Tabby, but I don't want Tabby. If I got Tabby, I'd probably delete my save and just or attempt to get rid of, I don't even know, him as quick as possible. Just simply don't want Tabby at all. Now we end up having Tangy, who is another peppy villager. Tangy is possibly the better version of Tabby. It won't surprise me if they were meant to be twins, but obviously Tangy is a lot more bearable than Tabby, and I ended up rating Tangy a 7 out of 10. Wouldn't mind having Tangy in my New Horizons town if I didn't get one of my favourite villagers, because pretty cute. Like, you're obviously getting like the orangey lemon vibe going on, and the name kind of gives that away, Tangy. And Tangy has also appeared in every Animal Crossing game. So, yeah. And the last villager cat is Tom, and he is a cranky villager. I ended up rating Tom a 5 out of 10 because I don't really have an opinion on him. He's got a weird arrow in the middle of his head, like a stick, and his eyes kind of weird. Don't really have an opinion on him. He's pretty ugly, but he's kind of just there, and he's appeared in every Animal Crossing game. So a lot of them have been in it since the start. But yeah. Now we're on to the special characters, and there are only 4 of them, so that won't take long at all. The first special cat we have is Blanca, and she's appeared in all Animal Crossing games from Animal Forest Plus all the way up to Happy Home Designer. In the the first Animal Crossing games, you could, when you encountered Blanca on the train, you could in fact design her face on her because she doesn't have a face. But in New Leaf, and she did become a prankster. I think she appeared on April 1st or something, and she just kind of pranked everyone. But yeah. And I rated Blanca a 5 out of 10 because obviously she doesn't have a face, and you could give her whatever face you wanted. But yeah, I don't think I've ever encountered Blanca, so that's a bit odd. I mean, I've had New Leaf for 7 years, so I thought I would have at least encountered her once, and I haven't. But whatever. The next one we have is Caitlin, spelled with a K. Don't like that way. And she is appeared in Wild World, City Folk, and some other one that I don't even want to try and pronounce because I will mess it up badly. I think she looks like she probably would have appeared on the island, but I'm not too sure because I've never seen her before, even though I've had Wild World for 10 years, but whatever. Yeah. I ended up rating Caitlin a 4 out of 10 because I'm not a big fan of her big lips, but whatever. Next, the penultimate one is Katie. But yeah, Katie is another villager. My brother interrupted me 23 minutes in. Not too happy about that. I need to sign back in. Katie has appeared since Wild World, so every game since Wild World up until Pocket Camp. Not sure whether she's going to appear in New Horizons, because obviously we're only like a month and a bit in. But yeah, I do like the look of Katie. I've never encountered her, as I've said, even though I've had the game for 10 years. But she's a proper cute villager, special cat character, and I won't mind seeing her at one point. I mean, I've been playing long enough, I thought I would have. And I ended up rating her a 7 out of 10 because she's pretty cute. I do kind of like her. And the best cat, one of the best cats we've got is Rover. Everyone likes Rover. I mean, he's absolutely terrifying, but it's Rover, so he's forgiven. Like, I really like Rover. I ended up rating him a 9 out of 10. He's up there with Bob and Raymond. I really like him. He has appeared since Animal Forest up until Pocket Camp. We have actually seen a snippet of him on Mayday, maybe appearing in New Horizons on Mayday, so fingers crossed we get to see Rover again, because I miss Rover. He's only been gone for a couple of months, but I still miss him. But yeah, I ended up rating him a 9 out of 10, as I said. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you're new around here, stick around. I will probably make a series out of this, going through all the types. Obviously, there won't be a video, well, a set as long as this, because this is the longest type of animal set. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and turn the notification bells on, if you want to be notified when me and James do in fact decide to post a video, which for me isn't very often, but whatever. So I'd like to say thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. So good